I'm a student journalist. I have heard your speech in Fearless Leaders. I want to know your thinking about motivation and life skill issues.
Please ask.
If you have to climb the ladder of success, is it must to be flexible and rigid?
I would say, what's your name?
My name is Shantonu.
Sauravi, I would like to tell everybody that it is better to be flexible and not rigid. Why? Because if you are rigid, you cannot bend, your mindset cannot change. So I would always say, if you have to climb up the ladder of success, you have to be flexible majority of the times, but you also have to be rigid for the rules and policies. So you need to have a balance between flexibility and rigidity. Because if you are too rigid and do not change yourself, you are bound not to succeed. Or you may be so stuck up on such an issue that your mindset doesn't have growth in it. You don't grow. Because if you have to succeed, you have to grow, you have to communicate. And if you are flexible, what happens? You can change your thought process as per the environment around you. Because the environment, the technology, the world is changing at a very fast rate. You must have seen your father or your mother, your parents. Between you and your parents, there is a communication gap. Because you are from this generation, we are from the generation which is past. So what happens is, our thoughts are slightly different from yours because thinking is also changing. There are a lot of issues. There are issues in marriage. Today they have live-in relations. They have mobiles today. We had dial-up telephones. Today you have, even the pen drives are out. You have transparent sheets for shifting of memories. In our times we had cassettes. So that is what I want to tell. You have to learn, read and change with the era. And when you are changing with the era, you are learning. You are growing professionally. What happens is, if you read, if you travel around, you learn more. So as you read, you travel, you grow. And as you learn, if you are flexible, you tend to be innovative. And if you are innovative, you can think differently. You can think on a higher plane. Because when you are not knowledgeable, like they say, little knowledge is dangerous. Similarly, if you have knowledge, you can speak well, you can talk well, your thoughts are flexible, you can change from one topic to the other one when you are discussing certain things. And if you can communicate well with others because of your knowledge, because of your flexibility of mind, then you tend to become a better team man. If you are a better team man, you are better proficient and you are leading well. And if you are leading well, automatically you are ahead of the pack. You tend to win the race and you are successful. Chalo, let's get up and walk there.
Thank you, sir. Now your next question. Life is all about decisions. If we don't make one, then what happens? Do you fail or can you still move on?
Now you ask me a question. Basically, it is about decision making. Why do you need to make a decision? Decisions are made because you have to reach a goal. And reaching a goal for being successful is very important. I would always suggest to everybody that decision making is an art first. And you must always make a decision. Even if it is right or wrong, it is totally material. Because if a decision is not made, you have not given your mind to the others, your team. You yourself don't know what to do. Suppose you go to a shop, you want to buy something. You don't take a decision of what to buy. You come back home with nothing. So if you don't make a decision, you are a poor leader and you are a poor person also. Because unless you take decisions, your goal setting is wrong. That means you don't have a focus in life. Even if your decision is wrong, you must take a decision, because that is the mantra of life. Unless there is a decision, right or wrong, it is very important. And first and foremost, after you have taken a decision, do not regret it. Stand by your decision, and if you are leading a team, be firm on the decision. And suppose it is wrong, somebody advises you something, you must retrospect and with your professional acumen try to change it or change the course of the team, make them understand that this is right and this is wrong. And if you have a team, before taking a decision, you must always discuss it with the complete team. Let it be more of a democratical, autocratic system, you can say. You are a leader, you take the decision, but let it be democracy, let them give their views. Then you weigh them out and take the proper decision. So it is a complete teamwork. And if you are singularly taking a decision, analyze the problem. Weigh out the pros and cons. Because remember one thing, God has always given lots of solutions to any problem. If He has got a problem for you, He has got solutions. If you think with a cool mind, you are sure that you will find n number of solutions in front. Weigh them out, analyze, select the best one. So decision, yes, you must take. Right or wrong, a material.
Okay, sir. So, as you told about mantras, what are the mantras that you want to share for building your team and moving on in life?
Team building is a very important factor in life. Firstly, I will tell you, you have not come into this world alone. Man is a social animal. You cannot live alone. If I put you on top of this roof and leave you, can you live there alone? No. You need your companions. You need your friends. You need your parents. You need your teachers. Like today, you're talking to me. It makes a difference. You're learning something. And even I am learning something from you. Now that you're asking me something, I'm able to think. So what is team? What is teamwork? Teamwork is basically getting your ideas together, resources together, and these resources are handled by the same type of people who have a focused goal. Goal or the aim of these people are same. So team is basically a group of people having the same resources, skill, and all moving towards the same goal. You have an aim. Now, for team work and team building, you all should have the same kind of thought processes. You must think alike. You all must communicate. You must be innovative. Think out of the box. Like if you're going as a team, even the weakest man in the team will have some utility. Don't think कि वो कमजोर है, he is weak, so he cannot be of any value to you. Or somebody is tall and hefty, he's got all the value. No. Even weak people do have a good brain. Napoleon was shot. Biden is at 77. He's head of the strongest nation on this earth. So nobody is weak. Everybody has his strengths and minuses. So in a team also, remember, if you are leading or if you are there together, you must distribute your tasks as per the roles and responsibilities and as per your strengths and weaknesses. Give the correct man his due, his job. You see, you will function well together. Can you win a football match alone? No. It is all the 11 that they play. Nobody can say that Messi alone won the match. It was somebody who passed it. He cannot take the ball from one end to the other alone. It is a game of pass. Maybe he's playing at the forward, so he shoots it in. So teamwork is a must. Even as a nation, like you are the younger generation, this country cannot grow unless we all work together. I cannot say that we from the armed forces are doing everything for the nation and some farmer is doing nothing or an industrialist is not doing anything. It is everybody who builds a nation. So everybody works together to make India a stronger nation. Maybe it is under the able leadership of whoever it is. So teamwork is a must and is the main mantra of success.
Now the next one. How do you say that communicating with others, make you connect with others, is speaking too much good or being reserved?
You must have communication skills, Sarvi, because communication is one of the main muddas of life. Because can you sit in one place silently? No. You need to talk. You need to interact. Unless you interact with somebody, how do you get to know the other person's mind? Yes, you should not be talkative, but you should communicate well. It must be a by-way communication, a two-way communication. It should not be a monologue, it should be a dialogue with people. If you are talking with somebody or with the people, it should be both ways. So being totally silent is not good, but yes, to be reserved is good, because your silence should be intelligent silence. It should not be that you are quite like a Dumbo. And when you talk, you should talk sense. Then, communication has got many types. You have got 5 senses: hearing, seeing, feeling, nose, and your tongue. You can communicate through all these senses. Then, communication is also through your body language, through your eyes. We always say, the eyes speak a lot. Silence is also golden. So sometimes even silence, being silent, is communicating a certain thing. So, I would say communication is a main factor of life. In teamwork, if all the members do not communicate, if are not harmonious, can you function? No. A leader, if he doesn't talk to a person, if he is autocratic, he cannot lead his team. And if communication is not good, you cannot have interpersonal relations. You cannot be with anybody. You will tend to become a loner. So, communication has a big importance in life. And communication skills, again, is a vast subject by itself, which you can learn. And communication also comes if you think positive. Negative thought should not be there. Negative communication should be avoided. And there are a lot of barriers for communication. Like you may not be able to speak well. You may not be able to talk well. You may not be able to do something. Everybody is not good at everything. But then again, like I said, you have to work on your strengths, suppress your weaknesses, and accordingly communicate to others. So again, you should be silently intelligent. That means your silence should also speak. And you should be able to communicate for better relations, to being a better social person. Like if you walk into a gathering, there are people whose charisma just works out and they say, "Arey, this chap has come." People look towards him, and some people are there who just walk into a corner and no even bother. So you should be which one? The one who has a charisma around you. For that, you have to learn how to talk and talk well. And if you can talk well, for that you have to read well. You have to be professionally competent. So communication has a vast importance in your life.
Thank you, sir, so much. And thank you for your knowledge and precious time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sarvi.